It is crazy hot out here today. Oh my goodness. So I felt like I needed to come out here today and harvest a few things because it has been so hot, and because I think that we're not putting enough water in the garden. Because to tell you the truth, I was on vacation and I'm going again. So I was on vacation and a lot of stuff just basically got neglected because of water. The the automatic timer wasn't working, so the garden didn't get any irrigation basically. So a lot of these things didn't get water, so it was kind of like suffering in the heat. And y'all, I'm so exhausted I can't even find the words to say what I need to say because it's so hot. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you. Let me turn around this camera. I am fighting. I'm wearing clothes, but I'm so hot. So I harvest the potatoes. The potatoes is not what I was expecting. I expected to get a lot more potatoes, believe it or not, because I planted the Yukon Gold and I couldn't figure out the other type of potato, which one I had. But this is all the Yukon Gold. I got more of that versus the other potato, and it didn't get as large as I wanted it to get, or as I thought it would have got, you know. But I got a lot of the Yukon Golds, and those are really good potatoes. It tastes really good. So yeah, of this whole bed here, this is where all the potatoes were. And I truly did expect a lot more. I truly did. But I didn't get as much as I expected. But I'm happy with this. It's better something than nothing. Because I remember one year I planted potatoes, and by the time I was ready to harvest, there was really nothing. Nothing. And that was a waste of time. So this time around, I'm glad that I got something. Now, I also did harvest onions. And the onions are looking really good. Some pretty large onions. I remember leaving it for an extra week, or about a week and a half or so, of harvesting the last one. And it got a little bigger, which was good. So I got to put all of this, the potatoes, and the onions, and put them so they can actually dry, and put them in that nice cool dark space so they can dry, so I can put them away. I know I'm probably gonna eat most of these potatoes out because of the small ones. We're probably gonna use it before it even get to, curing to put away. But whew, guys, I'm so tired. I'm literally, I'm searching for words to explain what I need to explain, because I'm so tired. The heat just burned me out because it's so hot out here. And I know you guys know that it's hot. In some places are hotter than some others. Today I think it's 98 or 99 degrees here today. So it's really hot. And I'm out here late in the evening. It's about 7 something, and the sun is still trying to peep through a little bit. And oh my goodness. Woo, y'all. Well, I always say I like the heat, right? Just not this kind of dry heat. I like the heat, but this one is dry. Really, really dry. Anyway, again, this is my harvest. And of course, that's the bed I got the potatoes out of. And this one is where I had my garlic. Not garlic, my my onions. I'm even confusing the words. In the space that I had the garlic, that I harvest garlic, I put some sunflower and some zinnias right over here. And that's coming up pretty good. In these two space, I don't know, it's probably gonna stay empty, to be honest, because I have a lot of vacation days coming up, and I don't want to plant something and then it's neglected in this heat. So I'm probably gonna wait until fall to plant more stuff in these beds. But I'm gonna try to keep it clean and try to keep harvesting so that when the fall comes around, I don't have to do much to get them clean up, you know what I mean? So the sweet potato look like it's doing pretty good over there. It's a lot of vine. I just kind of tuck it up there. I should have put something so it could run on, but I didn't. But it ain't no biggie to me, you know. It could run on the ground and take over at this point because there's nothing else. So I'm good with it. I just have to give it a good drink of water. In fact, I have to give a lot of things a good drink of water because, yeah, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. I don't know why I keep repeating it like you guys don't know it's hot, but y'all, it's hot. I think I'm gonna harvest this one cabbage right here. I got another, this one. Got another one over here. I could probably leave that one a little bit, but I think I'm gonna harvest this one. The purple cabbages over here is doing pretty good too. And I have cauliflower here that is still doing pretty good in this heat. Not what I expected, but yeah, it's still doing pretty good. The kale, I've been cutting from the kale a lot, and that's holding up to this heat too, which I think kale always do pretty good, you know. But yeah, I have a lot of cherry tomatoes over here and all the way over here. A lot of cherry tomatoes. A lot of them are green, of course, and the plants are so wild. I got a few ripe ones over there. I can see that. I probably need to take this Swiss chard out. Well, I could cut on it and just leave it to continue to grow if that's possible. But these beds need a good soak, a good drink of water. The zucchini and cucumber didn't get much water, so the zucchini is really trying to fight. I'm going to give it a little bit more time, put some water on it and see what happens. But with this heat, I think it just basically break down the zucchini because there wasn't much water on it. Over here, the long bean asparagus, y'all, I got so much off of these little plants right here. Look how many more they have. And they're hanging, getting big and bigger. I got a lot from this couple of plants that is right there. I got okra in between here, and I got a few okra. The plants are small, but I did get okra off of it already, which is good. The eggplant, I haven't gotten anything yet. But of course, the tomato is taking over. Let's see, eggplant is now forming. So I'm probably gonna get maybe 1 or 2 eggplants, which I don't really care for too much because my husband is not really a big fan of eggplant. I eat it once in a while, depending. So it's not a biggie. You know, I planted because I was hoping to get 1 or 2, and it's possible that I will get 1 or 2. And that's it. I got a lot of green peppers and yeah. I got a lot of jalapeno coming over here, and I also got some more potatoes in between here. See, a lot more peppers that I gotta pull. So I still gotta come out here and harvest and clean some of this stuff up. We'll see. We will see. So hot, y'all, so hot. Look how tall. This is I forgot the name of this herb. Well, look how tall this got. And the blossom at the top, of course, it went to seed. Whew. Oh, y'all, I gotta get out this heat. I'm gonna take my potatoes and stuff inside, and I gotta show you guys. I really want to show you guys the how the garlic is doing. So I'm gonna get this in there, and then you can see the garlic. The garlic is in my basement. It's sitting right on top of the counter, but it's most of the time the lights and stuff is off, so it's dark and it's cool, and that's perfect for the garlic, which is the same thing I'm gonna do with the potatoes and the onions. Okay guys, so this is where I put the onions and garlic and everything. So this is a full kitchen in my basement, and to be honest, I probably used it maybe like 20 times throughout the year. I don't use it a lot because, you know, I got a kitchen upstairs. So I figured this would be the perfect spot to put it so it could dry, instead of trying to put it in a basket or a container or anything like that. I can put it right here and just let it dry. So this is what I just brought in. This is the potatoes. As you can see, it's not a lot. I put it here on a kitchen towel, and it's gonna stay here basically until it's like I'm ready to put it in a basket and put it in my pantry. And because it's not a whole lot, this is possibly gonna be gone before it even get fully cured or dry, or whichever one. So I'm not truly worried about that. If it was a lot, then I know that I would have had to really make sure it's dry, put it away properly so it can last. But this is not gonna last, so yeah, I'm not really worried about that. Now the garlic, on the other hand, this is what I did about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago that I harvest. I want to say 2 weeks ago, and as you can hear this, most of this here is crunchy and can actually come off of the garlic. But I'm gonna leave it here for a few more days. See, I can actually just break this off. Ooh, I don't want to break my nail, but yeah, I can actually just break it off because this is basically dry, and I could pull like the root and stuff off. But I'm gonna give it a few more days, and I may be able to get it off a little better versus trying to cut it or pull it off. You know what I mean? Like, it's, yeah. See, look at this. Yeah, see, I'm gonna let it dry just a little bit more, maybe another week or so, and really, yeah. But this is the garlic. As you can see, is a lot. I do have some more in this basket here too, and that was the hard neck garlic, and that's dry. Yeah, basically I just have to make sure I put them away properly once I'm done. But I'm gonna let it dry for maybe another week or so. I have a lot of vacation that I'm taking, so that's kind of my enjoyment in life. Although this is one of my enjoyments, something that I do enjoy. I like vacationing, so I have a lot of vacation planned, and that's what I'm taking, a lot of vacation, you know, or at least I gotta say more is coming up. Vacation is coming up, yeah. Anyway, enough about that. This is the onions that I just brought in here. You know, I'm really glad that I left these onions out a little longer, because as you can see, they're really bigger. And these are gonna, well, these are really gonna sit here to get dry properly, because although I love onions, there's no way I'm gonna use this out really fast. See, I kind of stack them on each other, but what I'm gonna do is put another towel and kind of spread it out a little bit more, so that it can dry properly instead of stacking them up on each other like this. Okay guys, I am gonna close this video out here. I hope you guys have an amazing day, although it is so hot, and I know I keep mentioning how hot it is, like as if some of you don't know how hot it is, you know. But it's just me, because a number of times I mentioned on my videos how much I prefer the heat than the cold, And believe it or not, I still do. But this is way too hot with no breeze blowing. The humidity is ridiculous. And y'all, I'm trying to stay inside as much as I can. Anyway, you guys, I hope you get a chance to do something amazing today, something beautiful. And it don't have to be outside, it could be in your house. Just put in that reference in there, stay in your house, because the heat is not good out there. We know, we learn from experience, for some folks you could get heat stroke and stuff like that, and so you always caution these really hot weathers. So stay inside if you don't have to go outside. Again, have an amazing day, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye for now.